no joke. Watch this.
Are able to develop their homeland at their own pace and equally pursue their happiness and actualize their enormous potential in every part of the country unmolested. 2. Review the sit-at-home orders by the IPOD and the mayhem some nefarious elements have seized the opportunity to visit on the lives, properties, and sight of our people. The consequently reviewed and reviewed the incurable economic losses and hardships these have brought upon our region. 3. Resolved to condemn in strongest terms the disruption of the ongoing senior secondary school certificate examination in some parts of the Southeast, particularly the incident at Comprehensive Secondary School in Kume, Java local government area of Imo State, where the English examination, organized by the West African Examination Council on Monday, September 13, 2021, was ruthlessly scuttled by armed men who chased away the students, teachers, and examiners before setting ablaze with cycles belonging to the teachers. This is certainly not who we are as a people. On the contrary, we are a people who have always cherished and encouraged learning from the ages. We are a people that fully appreciate the place of education in liberation and enlightenment of the human mind and the socio-economic and political emancipation of a people. Equally condemned in strongest terms the incessant killings in the Southeast. This must stop immediately. We call on the security agencies to unravel the culprits behind these wicked acts and ensure that they are brought to book to serve as a deterrent to others. 5. Noted with delight that IPOB has called off the Monday sit-at-home order and resolved to ensure that nobody uses them as facades to bring ruination on Igbo land. 6. Call on our people to go about their lawful businesses and enjoin our governors and the security agencies to rebuild confidence in our people.
Reading the communique, Ekweremadu, Senator Ike Ekweremadu, the former deputy governor of Enugu State, former deputy Senate president twice, and now a senator still from Enugu State, Ekweremadu. They are going to meet with federal government, they said. And they also agreed that IPOB that has called off their sit-at-home and all of that is commendable, and they should make sure that miscreants who want to hijack this are never allowed. Somebody said it better in a gathering about the sit-at-home in the eastern Nigeria, and I think I should share it with you, if you don't mind.
In a haphazard manner, last week, they called for, was that last week? Yeah, last week. They called for a sit at home. And even without anybody getting out or more in force and so on, I learned virtually Anambra and many other cities were completely shut down. It just tells you there is something going on. But, again, where is the elite in this? What is missing is structured debate and apparent elite aloofness or complicity or hypocrisy. Elite in denial. For the politicians who think you can just, let's use them temporarily, let's use them. Just go on, while we can then use that to negotiate for something here. I can tell you, you will create a monster that will consume you. When that inferno comes, both us, everybody else, and the kind of thing that happened in Biafra where dissent, any dissent was considered a saboteur. Okay? You might get to a point where you will be telling them, just go on, while we can negotiate here, get something for ourselves in Abuja. I can tell you, these guys are no fools. At some point, they will look at you too and know that you're actually part of the problem. And so on and so forth. So, I say, let the debate must begin.
The debate must begin. The elite who are currently playing aloofness in the eastern Nigeria Some of them feeling like it doesn't concern them, and the rest of that is true. The people can see through them. The people, I mean, the Biafrans can see through all their elite, by the way. Okay. And yes, if they become ostracized in the society that they are already paying with their blood for, right? They're not going to allow you to be elite on them again if you watch them killed while you are holding your own fancy parties in different fancy hotels, fancy places, taking fancy wines and these expensive wines and dishes, laughing at your own dry jokes. But the point there is this: they will come for you. Trust me. Not just the Biafrans, even us in Yoruba land. Laura Olabode, thank you. FFK, Femi Foni Kayode. Come and force us to stay in one Nigeria as if it's up to you. I like that. I'm trying to say it in your voice. Tell me if I did it well. Lara? Yeah, we can all work together. Scam speech. Loriro. Yoruba nation now. I like that. Dear sister. Because these are you see, one thing that social media does that we should always be very, very grateful for or thankful for. At least I'm alive. I'm not. At least it's not happening after probably I'm dead. I'm grateful that I'm alive in this technological era. So easy. You can be dumb if you want to be dumb. That will be your own. Don't say I didn't know. There are so many ways to know everything you want to know. If you want to know. So that you see charlatans like that, not these political jobbers. See, I had a chance of getting closer to them. If you take free money out of their way, free money, when I say free money, contracts that they won't do, monies that will be paid and unaccounted for, that is what they live on. That's how they live big. That's how they live large, unaccounted for money. And it is a rub my back, I rub your back situation in that country. I told you sometimes ago, I said, this is not tribal war, it is not religious war, it is not an ethnic war, it is a class war. But you see, they have different ways of kind of making their trade, the trade of duplication, trade of falsehood, trade of manipulation. And that is the trade. They can use religion and make you feel like your commitment, your loyalty, they cannot, if they want to get your loyalty and commitment through religion, they have people doing that job for them. If they want to take over your loyalty through ethnic and whatever pledges, they have people doing that job for them. If it is about politics and ideology that doesn't really help you, if you put it into context for you, right? They have people to convince you for that. That's why you have the likes of Femi Foni Kayode. That's why you have so many other people who are potential political appointees that will tell you, you are just in a hurry. And at the end of the day, you will agree with me. It is not a tribal war. It is not a religious war. It is not an ethnic war. It is class war. It is you and me that should then be able to know, what do we want? How do we get it? But we can't get it if we don't have one another. We can't get it if we keep tearing one another down. You can't get it if you continue to defend any of this rogue. Listen, it's just like a devil. If he gives you anything, you're going to pay far more than what you collected. In my language, they said, that means the devil can give you a chicken. And at the end of the day, they said that what he wants in return is the right leg, your right leg. I'm going to take your right leg. You're going to have just one leg. Do you agree? You don't eat the chicken now. They're not going to give you the condition before you sign the documents. They don't tell you. That's why guys like that are not to be listened to. When you listen to them and you use what they tell you to argue, to defend Nigeria, you are doing yourself. That's what you're doing. You're doing yourself. These are the guys you can't quote. This is how they live. This is how they survive. If they're outside the government, they are the opposition. They will say everything in agreement with you. They will use your story to push their voices into the front pages of the newspapers. And That is all they need. Free media attention, free media mention. Once they are constantly mentioned in the media, with time, they will get their placement, pass medical, and start feeding. They will start feeding you another lies again. You see, when we begin to see good thing, we can work together. And what is good thing about them? The only good thing is that before now, the guy they need IV to enter party. They don't make him go meet the devil. He don't kiss the ring. Take the pictures. He will frame it in his house. That is it. Every road clear. All corruption charges clear. Femi Foni Kayode, you are welcome. Do you get that? Now, that is why you can't die in their war. You should not die in their war. Credit. Barrister Dele Farotimi. He wrote a book about it. Go and read the book. Go online now. It's a free book. Go online and type, "Don't die in their war." I'm going to bring Barrister Dele Farotimi back here very soon. Barrister Dele Farotimi supports the breakup of Nigeria, by the way. But you know what? He is the type that says, if they are not going to agree that we should discuss and then do this thing peacefully, then make everybody just find a way. But people do misunderstand him. He said, do not die in their war. This whole thing is not Yoruba versus Igbo. The Igbos versus Fulani, Fulani versus Hausa, Hausa versus the Ijo versus the Nupe versus the Ishekiri versus the Benue versus the Ogbomosho. No. Far from it. It is class war. What you have to do is that when they are fighting their war, in the name of fighting for Nigeria, do not involve yourself so that you don't die in their war. You can then choose yours. I chose Yoruba Nation. Many of my friends choose Biafra. That is your own battle. That is what you should defend. That is what you should research on. That is what you should talk about. When they talk about Nigeria, you tell them why you want to leave. That should be your battle, not theirs. One Nigeria is fraud. And listen, if you don't believe, maybe when you become a victim, then you can then probably become those we call the Adorno Motitos. Say, Orima Shewa, Korima Shewa, Olomo Adorun Motito, Omo Adorun Motito. Bá tètè gbọ́ ohun tí Maiyegun bá ẹ sọ, ọmọ Adorun Motito, Omo Adorun Motito. What that simply means is that so that you don't get to the gate of heaven. And the truth I've just told you freely now is now staring you in the face. And you're like, Maiyegun said it. I should not die in their war. One Nigeria should never be a war that will get sweaty because I'm arguing with somebody. Why are you arguing with somebody defending Nigeria? Why? I don't know. They said the EFCC chairman fell today. Yeah? I got the video. The guy not to fall, but he felt dizzy. And that can happen to anybody. But you know, say Nigeria, immediately that thing happened. They say, now village people, Maiyegun, everything, you don't always try to pretend like you are Onyibo. You are not Onyibo. You are, you know what we are talking about. He's the guy. They don't try and say, I know, see, if the blood shots, I don't get dizzy. I've stood up many times. I'll be like, I stand up, like, I just feel dizzy. I'll just be like, a worrisha. You get as usual. Everything will just clear. I'm joking. Okay. Every time where I did dizzy, Baba, not to hold something. You go hold something like that and say, close your eyes. Close up, strong arm. By the time you open your eyes, everything will first be black. But for Bama, the EFCC chairman, and like this, the guy reacted when the thing hit him.
Some time ago in Ibadan, we arrested a young man into 116 SIM cards. Huge problem. I think I have to stop here. Thank you very much.
Off record. I'm just trying to go. I'm going to tell you a few things. You see, these online doctors, Nigeria, there is a way Nigeria will happen to you. You could be like you go the mad, but you won't know. Do you understand that now? Some people, they are online relationship experts. Don't stay with her. Don't stay with him. We never take that nonsense. Even all those online relationship experts, they're mad people. They're mad people. They advise mad people and all of that, right? You also see them, the online doctors. Said, Maiyegun. No, they do yourself. The guy don't miss waiting one talk. And like that, if you never did that kind of thing, maybe you go school debates. After good afternoon, ladies, good afternoon, friends, good afternoon, colleague, good afternoon, accurate timekeeper, Mr. Chairman, secretary, timekeeper, blah, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Then it will become like, you get what I mean? You feel do anything, you feel faint. Sometimes you can just be like, the topic I want to talk about today is between if a boy can wear a girl dress, like, that kind of thing, school debate. And you just like, so I just want to convince you, not to confuse you, that today, the boys, whatever, just like, hey, Kemi, don't faint, yo. That's in fear. They say na anxiety. Some said that's in a lie. Say, if to say nah, say na dizziness. The guy no fit walk. He go hold the thing. Because na so me they too. Oh, I'm not a military or soldier or police. If the thing hook me, when I stand there, just stand there for like about 30 seconds. They get him, that kind of thing. Then you feel better and you move on. Some said, why the guy how he take waka? Maiyegun no dey do yourself, but I said, guy, be doctor. Some said, nah, business, and let's just leave it at that, okay? Whatever it is, we wish him well, and we hope it gets better as Nigeria is struggling to get better.
So we must also go back.
Sorry. It's something I wanted to tell you about that, but it's not going to really be so important tonight anymore. We can talk about that some other time. Now let's go to New York, the one that is making them so mad, so angry. That meanwhile, just before we even do that, we had the chance of having up to 2,800 of us on YouTube earlier, but it's only 800 of us that could actually stop by to say thumb up. You know what? If this is your first time of watching Maiyegun live, okay, or maybe not your first time, but you've never really subscribed on this platform, okay, don't make it confusing for you, okay? Take a minute, right? Just take a minute, leave that chat room and go on under this video now. You will see the like button, click on it. Then you will see the subscription button, tap it, so that our case will not be like this. So, okay, go do that. Let's do it. Because it won't be like later. It won't be like, no, not this one, not that one. Which one is Maiyegun's diary? Here.
Number two. Confusion.
Just go on there now. Leave the chat room. Stop laughing. Why is everything so funny to people like that all the time? Stop laughing. Stop commenting that emoji of laughs, right? Go on now. Subscribe, yeah? And give that thumb up. You can have up to 2,000, up to 3,000 people, and only 1,000 people could say, Maiyegun, this is great. So thank you so much, by the way. So yeah, let's go to New York. But before New York, this is the message from Pa Banji Akintoye. And I think you should listen to it for the sake of my viewers before we go to New York. Hi there, guys in New York. I know some of you are watching too. How you doing? How is the square today? How is the campaign? 24th of September. The one I want you to look forward to, okay? From Professor Banji Akintoye, ladies and gentlemen.
I welcome you all, representatives of the peoples of the South and Middle Belt of Nigeria, the indigenous peoples of Nigeria representing 75% of the population and land area of Nigeria. We are here to bring before the world the disaster that is developing in Nigeria and to ask the United Nations as the voice of the world to intervene immediately to stop the disaster that is developing, the killing of people, the mass killing of people, and the destruction of property and lives, and the introduction into the stream of Al-Qaeda and ISIS from outside Nigeria. I cannot say more because of the technological problems, the network problems. But you all know what I'm saying. I welcome you all. We ask the United Nations to organize a referendum so we can exercise our right to choose whether to continue to live with these people or not. Thank you all. Welcome. And may God give us the victory that we seek. We shall overcome.
Yoruba Nation now. Yoruba Nation now. Biafra Nation now. Your exit, Yoruba exit, Biafra exit, Biafra exit. Peacefully referendum is what people are asking for. Go into your communities. Go into those small communities, the large cities, the urban city, into those bosses. Go in there and tell them about the hope of a Biafran country, a country you can have a say in, the one you can have an idea of its foundation, where you can tell easily if it's going to be a 41 or a faster, better one. I would say a pretty much one that respects your own rights. Most importantly, your rights. Trust me. Prosperity is not 100% guaranteed without labor. You have to work for everything that you want to earn. And that country that is productive is also a country that is successful. That's what people are demanding for. Yoruba can feed ourselves. We can we can grow and build an economy that will last generations. Not with this crop of criminals, opportunists, freeloaders, and scavengers that are pretending to be one of us, pretending to be part of us, but they are dealing the worst and the worst of the deals you can come across as a people. The poverty is increasing. The underdevelopment is mind-boggling, right? The infrastructural decay is completely so heartbreaking, I would say. Now, the insecurity, the uncertainty of if you're going to go to bed peacefully, are you going to wake up tomorrow peacefully or in pieces? All this fear are things that are meant to be on the table to decide, do we still want to be part of this? Do we still want to be part of this? We should have a chance of answering that question. Trust me. Majority will vote no. That's why they don't want to have that chat. Until they do, everybody targeting us, everybody profiling us, using their position and connection with Nigeria, using their presence and their outreach, their reach to grab us and then intimidate us and victimize us, all for one Nigeria. Trust me, it will be for the meantime. They will be identified. They will pay when that time comes. Trust me. And they know that. And they are worried. Let's quickly go to the US, where I found this. groups from everywhere, coming from every corner of the New York City, going all heading to one place, and that place is United Nations headquarters, where all the world leaders are having their meetings. United Nations General Assembly meeting. They call it UNGA 2021. Bokwari is coming to town on the 24th of September. I love this woman. If you are watching me, Ma, I love you, especially what you did in this video. Wait for him. He's coming. Okay, I'm gonna try to interpret what she said. That's why I love her. She sounded like somebody who is a regular watcher of Maiyegun's diary Politico. Okay, so what she was saying there is that Bokwari is a terrorist. Please manage my interpretation, okay? But trust me, that's the information, okay? He said Bokwari is a terrorist that continue to send Fulani terrorists after us, and he won't let us defend ourselves. And we said we are leaving, and they continue to kill us. That look at Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB leader. They kidnapped him, put him in a place. If you say anything about the Fulanis, they will come for you, okay? And they will come for you and leave the Fulani terrorists alone. However, she then added there one small jara, that Bokwari and everybody that are trying to, hold the Yorubas, hold the Biafrans from living this contraption called Nigeria, because we don't have anything in common with these guys and these ideologies they are trying to force on us and telling us to live with, right? That if they continue to do this, that now fire of God could burn them. That one seems like a prayer or a curse. It depends on what you think it is. But that was what she said. People who are out there trying to sensitize and talk to people, they know what they are talking about. That's one thing I love about Maiyegun's diary Politico. And so many other platforms that does this. Trust me, you don't have an idea that what this platform does is that it gives the people the talking points. When you want to engage with people who are always there to tell you that only God will fix Nigeria because they don't have any explanation for you. When you try to engage them about why Nigeria is what Nigeria is and what should be done, they will tell you, Baba, leave that thing. If anybody get there, we will do the same thing. Now only God will fix Nigeria because they have no solution. They have no any option or anything. So programs like this, allow people to have talking points. So that when somebody tells you, Baba, see, when we just pray to God, people are now countering them that leave God out of it. Okay? Just please. You are not dumb. You are not brainless. So if you truly believe in God, then you will know that God said He's made you in His own image, which means He's giving you everything to prosper, to become who you are. He said, go and multiply. Go until I multiply. Work hard. Is that not what He said? That means use your brain. So why do you have to still wait for Him to decide what you have to become and the rest of that? So talking point, that's what these programs and these platforms does. It gives people the talking point. I love what she did there. Trust me, you may not have an idea.
We want referendum for the indigenous people of Nigeria.
To every one of you made it out to the square today and every day since this started. I know it's so quite busy. You can't even be living in New York, and with the way the cost of living in New York, and then having time or creating time to make a presence, to make your voice heard, to add to your voice, and so to add your voice to others, to get it, make it bigger. We are impressed and we are happy and we are thankful, grateful to all of you who came out and those who are still going to come out. America too far from here, and I never get money rich to be able to just say, hey, oh yeah, turn on the engine and they go US. Maybe someday I'll be able to say, yeah, turn on the engine. Maiyegun is going to the US. Who knows? You never can tell. However, we are grateful to all of you who could make it happen. And those of you who are still planning to go there and make it happen. September 24th is when Bukwari is said to be planning to address the assembly. And Garbage Shehu, the presidency, they are already worried. Okay, you may think what you are doing is not that much. The Buhari idiots, the Sai barbarians, the Buhari Deans, Buhari Didirins, Buhari Dinotus, Buhari Dijatus, the Buhari Shukus, the Unekaris, the Ungoziaris, the obedient fools, the sophisticated morons, the humble slaves, their uncles and aunties abroad, the Mumumadus, the Bele lecturers, and then the Mumu lecturers, and including their cousins and nephews on social media, the Facebook bandits, the social media adsmen. They may tell you that all you are doing are not affecting Bokwari and gang. They have no idea that one thing you are doing and the effect of what you are doing on them is that while you are sleeping, after battling today's battle, when Nigeria throw your way, tomorrow you are ready again. Some of them you're going to do the battle inside your dream. But now person will sleep, they dream. These guys have been sleepless simply because of your actions. So if they don't tell you, it's because they are too ashamed to say it. But once in a while, they do come out clean. Like Garbage Shehu, he said, we are worried that the Yorubas and the Biafrans are working together. That concerned us. And they said, they begged the United Nations, no listen to those people outside, though. Those people just want to spoil Nigeria name, oh. Please no listen to them, oh. They are Yorubas and the Biafrans. So, but meanwhile, the number is growing. When are you going to become a believer? Break it up to save lives is the anthem. And it is very, very prophetic. If you love Nigeria, please join others to walk around a peaceful breakup of Nigeria if you love the people in order to save lives peacefully. That's not too much to ask, is it? I'm going to say good night to every one of you. We took your time with me today. But before I go, it is a different ball game in Lagos. they don't change anthem just for the laugh before I say goodbye. Don't forget, you have to give me that thumb up under the video. If you haven't shared it, please do share the video, right? And remember, if you haven't subscribed, get the number up, go on there and sing this anthem with me.
Party anthem ABC yìí tí gbogbo wa ní. Kò tún sí èmi ló lẹ́gbẹ́. Kò sí bàbá sọ pé mo ò ṣe ẹ̀sìn gan. Gbogbo wa ló lẹ́gbẹ́. Gbogbo wa ló lẹ́gbẹ́. Gbogbo wa ló lẹ́gbẹ́. Gbogbo wa ló
Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo Ọ̀jẹ̀lú Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo Ọ̀jẹ̀lú Ẹ̀súnràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo Ọ̀jẹ̀lú Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo Ọ̀jẹ̀lú Ẹ̀súnràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo Ọ̀jẹ̀lú Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo Ọ̀jẹ̀lú Ẹ̀súnràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe táàsì lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀gọ̀lọ́mọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lú ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o.